What's up, everyone? My name is Paul Savola. So today what we're going to be talking about is demand signals. I'm going to do a review, real quick review on how to audit your first website. If this is your own, or you're doing it for your company, or you're just getting SEO. Either way, you want to audit with this demandsignals.com. They are not just an SEO based business, but they are a software business, and that's not really here what I'm about to talk about them per se, but they help businesses create exposure and all that good stuff. But anyways, what we want to do here is one of the first things that you want to do is go to SEO and Rush. I already set everything up for it's just bang bang. We're just gonna bang some of this stuff out. So one of the first things that you want to do is you're gonna go back and look for SEM Rush. Come in here. Check your backlinks. I believe they did a 30. I don't think they did a 301 redirect because of HTTPS. I know. I looked on their HTTP, and this used to be beginning of their domain. So if you're doing an audit, is what you're looking for is your traffic. So your top keywords. So demand, SEO technology, CPC, signals.com, top organic keywords. Then down here, if referring domains, you have this one, but I'm gonna kind of jump around because I don't think they did a 301 redirect, but we can still work with this. I tried looking for their robot txt file, and it's telling me it's not available. So what I was going to do is I'll show you off my website if I still have it up, and how to look at that and see if anything underneath that hood is just not doing well. But anyways, so as we look for top searches, as we've seen top searches, you can hide this. If this is their old domain, I believe. Nope, doesn't have nothing for that right now. So we're gonna go inside the database, and it's a little hard to do it with them, since they on here it says, hey, got a lot of traffic. But according to Alexa, it says their stuff is not available, but their global ranking is within the 1 million, so it's really good, and they're in the top 257,000 websites. Okay, now this is because I'm not signed in. I'll get a little more information. I don't remember which account I have this set up as. No, that's not it. So anyways, when you sign up for an account, you'll actually get more details. Let me just pause this for a second. So I am back. So I signed in. I forgot I used my Facebook account. So you see how the site is ranked relative to other sites. You'll see this. They're in the 1 millions, and their organic search is going up as popularity comes. So how engaged are bidders? Bounce rate, this is really good. This ain't too bad with bounce rate. Their basic traffic is coming from demand signals, best books on SEO, SEO media signals SEO, best book on SEO, and what is it, backlink. So that's 73%. But basically, they have branded themselves really well, and people are more searching their brand instead of keywords. When it comes to building online brand reputation, this is the best way to go about things. So if you're just starting and rank for keywords, and eventually people will just eventually start looking for your rankings, not your rankings, but your brand name. So checking for your spam penalty. So if you was gonna check for your spam penalty, I'm just gonna put that in for now. So if you look at demand signals and you just put that in, what you should see is basically all their stuff, and they should be number one. So if you're on page 3 or 4, as long as you're within the top 3 pages, you are good. But if you go anywhere below that, then you're either going to have to find out what's wrong in Google Webmaster Tools, which I don't have access to the Google Webmaster Tool, not Webmaster, yeah, Google Webmaster Console now, and you would have to just check, and you would already have messages. Google would already be telling you you have a spam penalty and you need to fix this. Then you have to contact them. So we're pretty much not able to review some of the things that I wanted to check and show you. I'll probably do another video on just how to do an SEO audit, because some of the things I wanted to go, it was in top search positions, which I already talked about, and competitors, which shows they only have so many links, so it doesn't show their competitors. Shows referring domains. So I would actually click the graph for competitors and see where they view inside of between everybody. So one of your next steps is we're going to type for technical errors, which is your robot text txt file. Let me see. I actually pulled mine up, and you see I did a lot of different things, and I'm not really going to explain to you. But if you have a URL agent Googlebot and you say disallow and you hit disallow, it's going to pretty much disallow you not to have nothing. So it's going to block every single thing in your website. It's not going to let it be searched. Then you want to check in your Moz Explorer. Let's look for Moz. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one too. Did I even put it in? I don't think I did. But anyways, go up in Moz Explorer, and you're going to look for your authority, more of your overall domain, and see what we're looking at. Here, so https://www.demandsignalsreview.com. Hopefully I spelled that right. Yeah. So they don't have a spam score, obviously, because we already checked for spam. So they have overall domain authority 12, page authority of 25, and from there we want to check. See, as you see, this was a 301 redirect, no title. So they did a redirect and push all their authority from their old site and push it on to their new with the HTTPS, which is supposed to give you better help with your SEO. But anyways, let's go into Majestic. So they have a 31 trust flow and citation flow 38, which is pretty good. They got 8 referring domains, external backlinks 194. That's for their overall and they have some weak backlinks, and then you got better ones. If you look in through like Facebook, you would notice they have this big thing. Basically, most of this is just lit up. But anyways, you go check your link profile, and from your link profile, you're going to look and see demand signals. We have demand signals blue logo, view site, and demand signals logo, which they are trying to brand themselves, and they did it very well. If we check on their old site, not sure if it's going to show up or not. It does, and it says NA, and they did a redirect. So I'm trying to see which one they are trying to put in for. Okay, so it's just a www. They made that their official domain that they're trying to promote. Other than that, your anchor text. So when it comes to anchor text, if you really want to keep this to your this company hasn't built a lot of links to their website yet. Other people probably have, and that's the reason why they probably got 194 external backlinks, which are links coming in. And from that, you mainly want to have like your www and then your demand signals, or demandsignals.com, or the owner of the site, or whoever controls the company, and view and clicks. And it's a more technical than I really want to get into. I'm just trying to get you past all this. Our next issue is we're checking on-page SEO factors. So we would use this tool, and we would just hit https demandsignals. It's late, so work with me here. Oh crap, I only went 12 minutes. So on your overall, they have no Google authorship. This Google authorship don't mean anything anymore. They even got a score. Where's the score at? Oh, yeah, that's what I want. Standard SEO. At 66%, that's pretty much what usually everyone's about on keywords and news keywords. This is going to be inside your code. If you're using WordPress, this is going to be inside of that section where most people tell you not to go in unless you know what you're doing. So missing so you would pretty much put in meta name keywords, and then you put the keywords in a section that needs to be put in. Then your next section, let's see, what have we went over? Oh yeah, checking for your so as long as you're at least 66.7 or 70%. If you really get down any more than that, like if you're at like 30 or 40, then you're gonna have to check to see what you did wrong, and maybe check out someone's video on how to do on-page SEO. So next section is we're gonna check for demand signals social profiles. So demand signals. Oh. Told you it's late. It's already almost 4 o'clock in the morning. Plus Twitter, and you would check for all these for demand signals or your brand name. Okay, here let's just do my name because it's easier because I have all my social profiles set up. See, I actually got 2 Twitter accounts, a couple for different things. So if we do demand It seems like they don't have a Twitter account. Demand signals plus, plus Twitter. Your social media is a big part of your SEO, and I don't think they have a Twitter. Everyone's got Facebook though. Yeah, they got 2 accounts, it looks like. Then you can check YouTube, and I know they got a YouTube account. Yep. And then you can check LinkedIn, which every business should have a LinkedIn. If you don't, you better jump on there now. See LinkedIn, and they probably got people in their company that have individual profiles. So next is Google Plus. As long as you got all the major social signals, you're good. Yeah, they got a Google Plus account. They haven't changed this yet. It can be changed. But other than that, this is pretty much end of my audit. I really wasn't expecting this to go 20 minutes, but if I was doing this for a company site, when I actually went into SEMrush, I would actually be doing a lot of other things like seeing top search positions increase or decrease. If they increase or decrease, there would actually be a graph. It would tell you if they were doing advertising. Here, the best way to explain it. Let's do solutions. Solutions. This is not my site, but I just know the solutions by. My name is spelled right. Solutions by Dave.com. So you actually want to do an overview. See mobile US. There's not a lot of mobile users. Traffic is up 24%. Backlinks 298. And you see he does no advertising. Paid is your orange bar. Paid is with your ads. It says his organic. See, it goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. It really depends on the type. Now we can go on to search for keywords like real estate SEO is number 1, number 4. Real estate SEO Expert. Isn't that the same keyword? Why? Oh, whatever. Oh, is there a difference? 200. No, it's exact. That's weird. Number 1. Oh, okay, because he's got 2 different pages. Okay, I got you. For the same keyword. And Dave Keys. And main organic competitors. We would actually do a graph for reports. So organic competitors. So Dave is somewhere. It looks like he's actually on the top. Keyword 277. Traffic 219, 220. Yeah. He's actually on the top compared to the rest of these guys. So his site, pretty much, you wouldn't have to do too much to it unless you're trying to rank for more keywords. Other than that, we already talked about SEMrush. Check for spam penalty. Showed you 2 different ways. Techno factor with schema, man. You can see if there's schema on your site. Yeah, schema.org. And you can read some of these and talk about schema. But if we were in the Webmaster Console, I could show you exactly. So if you go to schemas, it's going to tell you what you need to do and what code that you need. And I'm not trying to get into this because this is really a lot of information to take in. But you want to go to schema.org. They'll give you pretty much a lowdown. Or if you're on WordPress, they actually got plugins. I've actually tested. Schema does not really affect your rankings too much as what I have looked at. This on my own site, this on a couple different sites. But this is the end of my demand signals review and how to audit and how to do your first SEO audit. And I think it's pretty simple. So I think it's pretty simple. It's just a really a long type of thing. Checking your on-page SEO, your titles, your tags. Going in the SEMrush, checking for the spam penalty, technical errors, authority and Moz Explorer, checking Majestic for your anchor text. Here, let's go a little further into anchor text real quick. No, it says on my account. Solutions by Dave. So if you come in here, why did it do that? Sorry about that. See, people's helping him build backlinks, and people are referring IPs. And this is what I mean right here. Okay, so maybe no, it's not the direct keyword, so he's fine there. Orange County, real estate SEO. What's he at? Real estate SEO. See, that's actually decent at real estate SEO. It's not like it's huge, but maybe you could lower it and try to get some other keyword up there for it to overtake it. But anyway, just had to show you that quick little bit before taking off here. But some reason just can't get it off. Okay, but anyways, what we talked about is SEMrush. Check the spam penalty. So it's that. If you don't remember, go way back to the beginning of the video. Schema code, which I'll get to in more in depth, maybe in a later video, where I can actually show you inside my own stuff, because I don't have access to the company's stuff like that. Schema code, you can actually do schema inside of Google Webmaster Console now. And we went and checked for authority on Moz Explorer and went through Majestic to talk about anchor text and trust flow and citation flow, and say if we were on demand signals and if like we actually go back here, let's go back for a minute. And if this was just a SEO based company, you would change the title and leave this at the end. But since they're more of a software, and Station and Raleigh, they're not just an SEO based company, and they don't want to be known for that. And we went over how to check for your social media. You should try to pinpoint all your social media inside of auditing for your SEO. And we went and know them for on-page signals, and you can go through all that and go through the Twitter cards and Facebook cards and do all that good stuff if you want to go inside your WordPress or whatever that you're using currently. But other than that, my name is Paul Savola, and don't forget to subscribe. I ain't gonna put the subscribe button on here for a couple days. Other than that, I will see you on the next video. All right, everyone, have a great night.